Hello, and welcome to the United States of ZEBEDIAH, home of the Zebians that speaks a mixture of Filipino, Spanish, and Latin language. You must be wondering where it is located? Well, to answer that, it is located below the Palau Island and east of the Celebes Sea. The country is filled with 25 states, and the capital state is Moderno. The country is filled with beautiful spots and sceneries, which is why it is known for being one of the top vacation spots in the Southeast Asian country. So, if you would want to visit our country, here's a list of our top vacation spots. The first is Fuerte. It is known as the state of festivals, where it celebrates the various cultures in the country with the different festivals during the summer. Second is Crepusculo, which is rich for its sugarcane fields, a picture-perfect place during the summer. Next is Zendam. It is known for mountain climbers because of its high mountain ranges that would overlook the view of natures around the state. Also, there is Dagaton, which is known for its public white sand, a perfect for getting your tan in the summer. And last but not the least, Tranquilidad, which is known for its rock formations and the small islands. It is also perfect for divers who would want to witness the beautiful coral reefs in the sea.
I am going to share to you all the flag of the United States of ZEBEDIAH. So this is the flag of the country named United States of ZEBEDIAH. As what you see, there are different symbols and colors that were shown in the flag. And these symbols and colors that were shown in the flag represent something about the country. So let's start to know first what are these symbols symbolizes for in the flag or in the country. So this stars symbolizes the 25 states of the country. The second is this cross in the middle that we see symbolizes faith. The third, this diamond that we see in the middle part of the cross symbolizes strength. And now, let us find out what are these different colors represents in the country. So this yellow represents happiness because the country is composed of many beautiful places that will surely give people happiness. And this green color represents nature, since the country is composed of many beautiful spots and sceneries. Third is this blue color represents loyalty. This purple represents love. And last is this white color represents purity.
These are 5 economic conditions of USZ. First, there are availability of more opportunities to enable upward mobility for all segments of society. A more solid economic foundation have been provided to all segments of society, especially to poor or socially disadvantaged groups. They have equal access to educate public goods, services, and infrastructure, such as public transit, education, clean air, and water. Inequality is declining rather than increasing. Second, economic and social wealth is sustained over time, therefore maintaining intergenerational well-being. In USZ, human use are preserving or restoring nature's ability to produce the ecosystem of goods and services that contribute to human well-being. Thus, decision-making is incorporating the long-term costs and benefits, and not merely the short-term gains of human use of countries' full asset base. Third, possessing a sufficient degree of confidence in the future and an increased ability to predict the outcome of economic conditions. Individuals, households, communities, enterprises, and governments are secure enough to invest in their future. Economic systems are increasingly resilient to shock and stresses. especially to disruption with unbalanced impact on poor or vulnerable communities. Fourth, the people are able to participate fully in economic life and have greater say over their future. People of UEZ are able to access and participate in markets as workers, consumers, and business owners. The common knowledge of rules and norms and transparency around let the citizen to start a business, find a job, or engage in markets. Also, technology is widely distributed that promotes greater individual and community well-being. Fifth, the economy of UAC enables broad gains in well-being and greater opportunity by increasingly producing enough goods and services. Economic systems are transforming for all betterment of all. Good employment and work opportunities are growing and incomes are increasing, especially for the poor and excluded communities. Economic growth and transformation is captured through aggregate measures of economic output such as GDP and is measured by other outcomes that capture overall well-being. Social conditions. An existing circumstance, situation, or state affecting the life, welfare, and relations of human beings in community. So we have human rights and social justice. Human rights are norms that aspire to protect all people everywhere from severe political, legal, and social abuses. These are the types of human rights. First, freedom of speech. Second, civil rights and discrimination in the country to have equal treatment socially and politically. Third, rights to freedom of religion. Fourth, right to education. And fifth, right to have a work permit. And social justice, fairness as it manifests in society. These are the types of social justice. First, fairness in healthcare. Second, fairness in employment. Third, fairness in housing. Fourth, gender equality. And fifth, racial equality. So what does social justice mean? Social justice means that everyone's human rights are respected and protected. Everyone has equal opportunities, but this doesn't guarantee that society will be perfect and everyone will always be happy because there are some people that have different mindset. And social justice is the view that everyone deserves equal economic, political, and social rights and opportunities. People can enjoy their life here in ZEBEDIAH because most people here are respectful and mostly educated and always has the mindset to level up socially. Social insurance. Pensions. First, for the old age. Second, survivor. Third, army veteran. Fourth, people with disability. Social insurance for adults and for everyone. These are the types of social for adults and everyone. First, we have unemployment. Second, survivor. Third, health insurance. And fourth is unemployment. Social insurance, a system of compulsory contribution to provide government assistance in sickness and unemployment. Political systems. Federalism's government. A federal government is a system that divides a power between a strong national and small local governments. We have three types of political system. First is political system. The law, the ideas, and the procedures that divide who has the authority to rule and what the government's influence should be politically and economically. Second, the state system. Political organizations that combines a permanent population with governing institutions in a defined territory with the international recognition. Third is government transparency. So we have A, B, and C. For A, government develop policies and procedures that guarantee due process, accountability, and transparency. And B, Each individual who plans to run as a leader in national and local government undergoes a financial transparency within 6 months before filing the candidacy. And C. During their governance, they are not allowed to own or establish any personal property. If they will discover, the property will be automatically belong to the government. These are the established law under the power of national delegated. We have levy tariffs and taxes, regulate armed forces, establish post offices, and establish courts. And for the established law under the power of states government reserve, we have taxes citizens, control public education, punish criminals, protect public health and safety, conduct election, establish local government, and make marriage law. Fourth, political stability. For the A, the ability of the government to provide the services its people need in order to build the public confidence in the institution of the states. Fourth, political stability. For the A, the ability of the government to provide the services its people need in order to build the public confidence in the institution of the states. And for the B, choosing representative officials, elected and appointed officials, national and local, involved in anomalies and corruption. And last, C, national ID. All financial assistance from local government will go directly to the citizens except the financial assistance in education will go directly to the school. These are the 5 types of educational system. First, freedom of education. The state's responsibility for providing educational institution at various levels. Every child with a single parent has the 50% financial assistance provided for child education from preschool until college, with 35% for a child with complete parents. B. No standby policy. A policy that every child has no rights to say no, not to finish education. Anyone who disobeys this policy has no right to avail any financial assistance from the local government. Second, preschool. Started at age of 4 to 5 years old, the ambience of the school is only for the children to experience to play, develop the 5 senses using Maria Montessori method, and establish socialization among the children. To read and write is not recommended. And third is elementary. A. Started at the age of 6 years old at 7 years old. And B. Long-term social and economic planning. As educator, we are not planning to educate our students for today, but for the future. The administration goal is to look for what is necessary and what is needed for the future. Fourth, junior and senior high school. For the A, started at the age of 12 years old to 7 years old. And B, school emphasized the use of technology, digital media, and integration of 21st century skills. C. Starting with basic concepts on financial responsibility, budgeting basics, money management, and smart decision making to ensure overall financial well-being. And last is college level. A. Started at the age of 18 years old, and B. Established their own career by choosing their courses. C. The school provide a curriculum that's useful for the students to enhance their chosen courses. And last, letter D, financial literacy is highlighted in this level. And now for the environmental conditions of the country. Since the country is rich and beautiful spots, it is highly protected by laws that would help prevent the destruction of these places. Furthermore, its environment conditions are divided into 4 aspects, which is the materials, energy, waste, and transportation. For the materials, the country promotes recycling and reusing practices across of all the communities in each state. This aims to maintain the reinforced sustainable environmental management through the principle of the 3R, which is the reduce, reuse, and recycle. So, each city or town are required to practice these 3 R's, and should be strictly monitored by the community leaders. Second, the country promotes organic products and foodstuffs for daily consumptions. This is a big help to environment as it mitigates agrochemical needs such as fossil fuels and help to contribute to the reduction of the greenhouse effect and global warming through its ability to seclude or keep the fossil fuels in the soil. Third, is that the country strictly opposes on the use of plastics bags and encourages everyone to utilize reusable bags, which aims to reduce the plastic waste in the country. Next is energy. The country supports energy consumptions from renewable sources to accommodate the different energy needs of each state. This would mean that the country encourages the people to consume energy from various renewable energy sources such as solar, geothermal, wind, biomass, and hydropower energies. From these sources, the country is able to help mitigate global warming. Also, the country commits to setting an annual target for energy consumptions that would still help mitigate the effects of climate change. This is monitored by the assigned government officials of each state, in which they are required to send a report of their energy consumption to the head of each year. Through this process, it would help reinforce the energy needs of each state. Now, we are at our third aspect, which is waste. So, the country establishes an inventory of the waste cases to the different communities of each state to design an appropriate collection system. This would mean that each individual is required to practice proper segregation of waste. Speaking of segregation, the country incorporates awareness to the communities about the proper separation of waste. Thus, they provide community awareness programs about segregation across all states. Then, there is also transportation. The country promotes the use of alternative energies of low pollution or hybrid vehicles. This would mean that the country encourages people to invest in vehicles that would help lessen pollution in the environment. In addition to that, this would also mean that the public transportation vehicles in the country are now electric or rechargeable, which aims to help mitigate global warming. Lastly, natural resources. The country commits the ecological land management and preservation to the acres of natural areas in the country. This would include areas consisting of meadows, forests, and wetlands. With this strategy, it will help in maintaining and sustaining the important resources that our wildlife needs. And the country also conserves rare and threatened species such as plants and wildlife. This aims to conserve the ecosystem and biodiversity around the country's environment. Level of financial literacy of ZEBEDIAH people. The ZEBEDIAH citizens have high level of financial literacy. They are knowledgeable about personal finance and apply such as knowledge in dealing with one's finances. They have the ability to use knowledge and skills to manage one's financial resources effectively for lifetime financial security. So ZEBEDIAH people are required to enroll for financial education units during their school years in order for them to effective financial literate individuals. They have undergo financial education that provides knowledge of financial products, financial concepts, mathematical skills or numeracy necessary for affecting financial decision making, and engaging in certain activities such as financial planning and financial saving. ZEBEDIAH citizens understand and know very well on how to plan, save, invest in stocks, and accumulate more wealth. They have less credit card debt. When they borrow, they manage their loans better. paying of the full amount each month rather than just minimum due. They are associated with higher rates for planning for retirement, higher rates of asset accumulation using lower cost financial services, higher participation in the stock market, and lower levels of debt. At the personal level, ZEBEDIAHs have involved in strict financial savings that help them achieve smooth household consumption patterns.